Okay, so setup-wise, the left-hand one here now is your first shot. This is your before chipping. Like we said, ball forward in your stance. Now, for certain shots, that could be good, but with the technique you had, keeping your head down, not turning your torso, getting quite wristy and sort of steep on the golf ball, that was going to be very difficult. Okay, as we saw this shot here now, as you went back, quite a lot of wrist, not much body time. I mean, your chest is bare. I mean, your chest is still kind of facing to your right foot. You haven't really turned your torso at all, and the club's gone back this far. As you come back to the ball, head staying down a long time, then it kind of comes with a bit of an afterthought, a little bit kind of scoopy, hands coming off the golf club in fear that ball did thin across the green a bit low, you see, yeah? So this one here now, ball is more kind of centred. It could go a little bit further back, but centred's okay to some extent. Okay, as we turn now, we're moving our torso. Look where your chest is pointing now, outside your right foot. The club goes back. As we turn through the golf ball, hit it a little bit ground first, which is fine. Now as we come through, look at your chest and torso here now, and the strike on that golf ball, that ball now is going up in the air nicely, whereas this one, where you did keep your head down, no one could say you lifted it and thinned it, that ball is coming off the club face quite low. It's gone before even the club's gone past your foot there, really. That ball disappearing like a rocket. Head still looking down. Head still, still looking. When do you actually sort of lift up? That club's almost finished its completion of the swing, and your head's still down. When you look at this one, look at the differences in your body position there. Now, if I've been critical on that one, you're leaning back a little bit. I would say what we could try and do, some of the shots towards the end there, just opened up that foot a little bit more. Yeah. Try, the more you just turn, and again, it's just from level. Don't put it forward and twist this way. You just take it from level and just pivot around the heel and do that. Yeah, there you go. So when you push your weight forward on your knees now, it's just putting that weight a little bit further forward. It's a much more natural forward lean when your knee's going forward down its foot line rather than leaning against the sort of foot there. It just puts a bit more pressure on your knee, and as you swing back down, you will kind of counteract against that, and that's where the sort of leaning back comes from. But as long as you keep turning your torso, however far, if you swing the club to here, if your arms go to here, it's a short chip shot, medium chip shot, longerish chip shot, pitch shot. This is when we went to the back of the green, like 40-50 yards or 30-40 yards, I guess. So that's kind of a fuller swing, yeah? If the arms were down here, it'd be less shot, okay? But you're always moving your torso fully, yeah? The torso moves full, your arms determine how far that ball goes, yeah? You said yourself that it was going to go too far, so you didn't want to move your body, so you tended to force to use your wrists. But you said wrists create a lot of speed. Wrists are fast twitching fibres, yeah? And especially if you hinge them as much as you did, they're going to unhinge. Unhinge your wrists slowly is very tough to do, and certainly to control anyway, yeah? So the ball just fizzes across the green, goodbye, yeah? Then you thin the ball, keep your head down, and then when you didn't thin it, you hit the ground behind the ball. So either duffed it sort of 3 or 4 yards in front of you, or just across the ground like a rocket, yeah? So it's keeping that body moving. It made the club swing a little bit shallower and flatter. So when you hit a few shots there, you actually hit the ground quite a bit behind the ball. But with the technology of the bounce of the club and the movement of your body, it's still a reasonable shot, wasn't it? It wasn't like it was a complete duff and a fat. Yeah. So, okay, that kind of makes sense then, yeah? So you're moving your body better. You just control your arm length on how far that shot needs to go, and that will take a bit of practice, yeah? Someone can tell you, okay, well, down here's sort of small, medium, large. You just define what's a small, medium, large shot for you. Is small, medium, large 10, 20, 30, or 15, 30, 45, or 20, 40, 60? It's just, you'll learn your patterns, okay? And with certain clubs, obviously a lob wedge will go a lot shorter than a sand iron, a sand wedge a lot shorter than a wedge a lot shorter than a 9, and you can play this technique even with your 7 iron, yeah? There's one technique you kind of master. You just choose the club in accordance to what sort of shot you've got, yeah? So a little bit of lift over the green, and then all the run, 7 iron all day, yeah? Just get that ball on the ground running and running and running. When you've got a bunker in the way, or a bank in the way, or something to get over, lob wedge or sand iron's got to come out, yeah? Okie dokie, makes sense?
Yeah.
Good stuff, well done, mate.